We don't need to talk about
Okay.
it right now.
All right.
Yeah.
We're here at Postgame press conference. First round of the NCAA tournament. Western New England winners in the first round against Tufts. Coach, we'll start with an opening statement from you.
Yeah, I mean, excited for this team. The Saturday in the championship, in the C&E championship, dropping that game to Endicott, I think was challenging for my team. I have a lot of upperclassmen, 6 seniors, 2 grad students. So I think coming in this game, they were pretty fueled. I think they kind of talked about having to prove something, and I'm just really proud of the way they played.
We'll open up to questions. Dante Griffin.
Yeah, Coach, what was the message to your team after that first quarter? Tufts really just kind of was really aggressive defensively.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about just taking a deep breath. We stress defense. So we talk about defend, 1 stop at a time. Get another stop. Offense will come. We really stressed too for the preparation of this game, we wanted to get it into the post. That was a big part of our game plan. So we just talked about sticking with the game plan. This team has been in a situation this year where we've been down 15 and we've come back. We've been in a variety of situations. So I felt confident and I felt prepared that they were going to be able to rebound. And then that second quarter, 19-5, just kind of, I think, fueled us going into that third.
It was a poor shooting night, obviously, for Tufts, so it felt like kind of early on in that second quarter, it was just they were being a little bit unlucky. It was clear as the game went on, your defense was giving them all kinds of fits. What did you guys do? Was there anything specific you really tried to key in on? Yeah,
I mean, I think in certain positions we're long, right? And there's ability for us to switch in situations that other people can't. We went with a bigger lineup today. I tried to use our length as much as possible, and I think with length and switching, and it can really make you second guess your shot a little bit, especially when there's someone with that length closing out on you. So that was our plan, and I felt pretty good about it, and obviously it did help us.
For the players, what does this kind of mean as a program? Big program win over a NESCAC team that's really not that far removed from a national championship.
Nora.
Player, both of you?
I would say it means everything to us. I think, kind of like Coach touched on after last game, we really were fueled and ready to come out and play as a team, play together, and just make history together. And that has been unbelievable. And we just know that we all wanted it so bad, and it was awesome to do it.
And I think just our engine for this game was to prove that that one championship game didn't define us as a team, and that we're willing to put in the work no matter what. Our season wasn't over. We came into this game ready as ever.
I don't know if you guys know yet, but your men also won tonight, beating Hamilton. So that's 2 NESCAC wins for Western New England. You guys want to react to that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, Colin's a great coach. They, again, have a team with, some grad students and some seniors. He was a great player. He's a great coach. We're really close. Him and I are around the same age, so I respect him, I think, really highly of him. So, on to the second round for the both of us, right?
Kaylin, how did it feel to be on the floor? It looked like any time the ball was in your vicinity, you had an impact on the play.
Yeah, I feel like today I felt very confident in myself, and my team really encouraged me to keep shooting. Even though I missed my second 3, they were like, "That's your shot, keep going." And I feel like if I didn't have such a strong support system, I wouldn't be the player I am or the player I was today.
Yeah, I mean, Kate's got the best hands I've ever seen. I mean, there was a pass over the top from the top, and she snagged it. I mean, I've been here for 20 years, and her hands are something that we call them mitts. So she's got some really good mitts.
And Coach, it seemed like, maybe the question didn't ask, I walked in here, but it seemed like there was maybe a size advantage there and some matchup advantages that you wanted to capitalize on.
Yeah.
Is that the case?
Yeah, we switched up our starting lineup. We went with some taller, longer lineup. We talked about it really helping us defensively tonight, which I think it did. And then the game plan was to utilize our post players as much as possible. But when we started that second half, I mean, Tufts came out. They were doubling. And that was causing us a lot of problems. There was, definitely a stretch in the third quarter where nobody was really scoring. It got a little bit ugly, but I think one stop or a couple stops in a row, and then that one basket kind of just put us over the edge.
And sometimes players make coaches look really good.
Oh, all the time.
Hit that first half career high.
Oh, yeah.
Congrats.
Yeah. They do it all. I've got nothing to do with
Great
it.
stuff.
Yeah.
Great stuff by all of you.
Awesome. Thank you. We appreciate it.
There, I suppose.
Speaking of that length, Nori came in with 3 blocks, a double-double. What were you seeing that was allowing you to really play your game tonight?
Yeah, I think just as a team we came in and we just wanted to get it done. We wanted to work hard, and I think like there were moments in the game where I could just hear everybody around me, kind of like Kate said, like the support system and everybody just being like, you got that. And, we knew we had to get rebounds. When we huddle, we just talk about like what we're going to do next. So I think that was fuel for all of us to just kind of go in, get rebounds, get it done, and do all that.
Yeah, and I think Nora did a great job on 15. Tough player, really good freshman. But obviously, Nora's a smart player, 5th year. I thought she did a fantastic job on her tonight.
What's the plan for the next 24 hours? Get ready for tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
Get
Time
ready.
to watch the next game and keep them a little grounded, celebrate for 20 minutes, and then move on, right?
Yeah, and the first program win, you've been there for 20 years.
Yeah.
Obviously, you celebrate the current players, but anything you want to say to those players for them?
For sure. I mean, we've landed 2 NESCAC teams before this with Tufts our first year. Our second year we played Cortland at home. It was a great game. Last year Bowdoin, and now seems like we can't get away from the NESCAC, but I think for all the players that were here and the body of work that they did and the culture that they created for this program, speaks to what these players are like right now. I love every one of them. They're all my kids, and we're super excited for this team, but all the teams that have worked so hard in the past.
Congratulations. It was an enjoyable game.
Thank you. Thank you.
Last one for me, kind of for everybody. 32 points off the bench. I mean, for you as a coach, what's it like to be able to go to your bench like that? And then for both of you, I mean, the trust that you have that there is scoring from pretty much everywhere on the floor, whoever gets on.
You guys want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go.
Yeah, you go.
I think just like that builds off of practice each day. Like the starting group, like we had a consistent 5 starters this whole year, and I feel like them pushing us to be better and us pushing them to be better, it definitely plays a big role into us going on the court because they have trust that like we're gonna score, we're gonna get stops. So I feel like that definitely helps a lot with the bench.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely true. I think just how hard we work every day in practice. And I think what's really special about this team is the way that everybody just cares for each other so much. Like, we just want to accomplish the goal, and it's less about, like, who's going to be the person to do it because we know that we all can. And so, for people to come off the bench, like, and go in and do it, that's awesome. And we just support each other through any of that.
Yeah, I would say our bench the whole season has kind of been our success, right? There's plenty of times where our bench is outscoring, the starting 5. And I think Nora's right. When you look at our stats, they're very even. There's not a player who's dominating the ball. The way we run our offense, everybody shares it. There's a kid who scores 15, and the next game she might not score. So for us, that's just kind of our style of play, and I think it really truly speaks to the success that we've had this year.
All right.
Awesome. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.